a solid upgrade over the AirPods 2. Apple AirPods 3rd generation wireless earbuds with lightning charging case. The Apple AirPods 3rd generation is sold by Apple. Personalized spatial audio with dynamic head tracking places, sound all around you. Single fit. Force sensor lets you control your entertainment and answer or-end calls. Lightning charging case or MagSafe charging case. Up to 6 hours of listening time. Up to 30 hours total listening time. Quick access to Siri by saying "Hey Siri." Easy setup, eye detection, and automatic switching between devices. Audio sharing between 2 sets of AirPods on your iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, or Apple Television. 4.6 out of 5 stars. This Apple AirPods 3rd generation has a total of 36,534 reviews. Product linked in the description below. The first review is from BMO. A solid upgrade over the AirPods 2. 4.0 out of 5 stars. I don't understand why people feel the need to post their non-verified purchase reviews, basically opinions of new Apple products. But since I got mine today, and all the reviews are from people who haven't even seen, let alone used the new 3rd gen AirPods, I will give my initial impressions. And there is no way to use the AirPods Pro without also using the AirTip. They won't stay in place like these 3rd gen AirPods will. The bud itself is larger on these compared to the previous model with the longer stems, so these feel a bit different when you put them in your ear. I got used to it pretty quickly and they are really comfortable. They stay in place really well for my ear shape. These have the force squeeze controls that the Pros have, and it is so much better to use than the old tap controls. If you haven't used this control system before, you will most likely enjoy using it more because the bud doesn't get pressed into your ear when you need to pause the music, and you get more options for controlling playback. The other big upgrade here is the sound quality along with spatial audio, which works just as well as it does on the AirPods Pro. The sound quality now is pretty much on par with the AirPods Pro. Some reviewers have even said it's better. It includes the adaptive EQ feature, where the earbuds are constantly readjusting the sound to give you the best quality audio based on your surroundings. There is an internal microphone dedicated just to analyzing the audio to make sure it sounds as good as possible. Spatial audio is kind of hard to explain, but I will try my best. Instead of having a static left and right channel audio, the audio sounds like it's all around you. These are the successor to the standard 2nd gen AirPods released in the spring of 2019. For video, it makes the sound seem like it's coming from where the video is playing, your iPhone or iPad or Apple Television. Think about if you are listening to audio from a speaker that is in front of you. If you turn your head to the left, your right ear is going to be hearing more of the audio because your left ear is now facing away from the speaker. That is what spatial audio is like using the new AirPods when you watch a video on your iPhone. The AirPods use the sensors, accelerometers, and gyroscopes in the earbuds as well as in your iPhone to calculate the position of your head in reference to the device playing the video. The end result is that the audio sounds like it is in front of you coming from the device, even though it's playing through the AirPods. It really is awesome, and it's one of my favorite features of these AirPods. The older 2nd generation did not include this feature, but the Pro model does. While originally it only worked on a phone, but it now works on Mac and Apple Television as well. The last thing to mention is these AirPods now have better sensors for detecting when they aren't in your ear. Even the Pro model doesn't have the new skin detection sensors. This means that if you take out your earbuds and put them in your pocket or a dark place like a drawer, the old model used optical sensors that were good but not this good. These keep the open design without AirTips, but adopted the look and control system of the AirPods Pro. Pro's wireless charging MagSafe charging comes standard before you had to pay extra spatial audio for watching videos and for supported songs. 5 hours on AirPods Pro, better support from the Find My app. To be clear, these are not new or exclusive to AirPods 3, but still add to the value proposition. Cons: no active noise cancellation. Because of the open design, the AirPods Pro can sometimes be had for roughly the same price. Universal shape might not fit everyone's ears, not as compelling for people with Android phones and Windows computers. Apple's OS and software is what makes these so magical. These also get wireless charging by default like the AirPods Pro, as well as MagSafe charging, something that the AirPods Pro were updated with after these were announced. I am an Apple fan for sure, and I own all versions of the AirPods that are currently sold, as well as the Beats Studio Buds. Some people think that these aren't worth $180 because the Pro model already exists and sells for $180,200 usually, even though the list price is $250. These do not have the active noise cancellation feature that the AirPods Pro or Beats Studio Buds have. That is one of the things that made AirPods so popular in the first place, plus the fact that they are made by Apple. There aren't a ton of options for premium, open true wireless earbuds with the universal fit that AirPods offer. They're just not as common as the kind with silicone ear tips. This review is from Al Chulik. Amazon versus Apple. 4.0 out of 5 stars. I liked these when I got them the first time. I decided on these because I do not like the ear tips, and I would prefer to not have complete noise cancellation so I can remain somewhat aware of my surroundings. I really like this model, and the perception of quality could just be me happy to own the 3s again. They also fit my ears well, and I never had a problem with them falling out except for dressing and sometimes taking off my mask. I was devastated when I lost them. However, I got a second pair directly from the Apple Store, and there seems to be a few subtle differences. I'm not sure if Apple changed anything in the past few months. The build is slightly sturdier, so it feels a bit different. Further, in the pair I bought from Amazon, there was a constant, low clicking sound in the right AirPod that would never go away. With my new ones, it's just not there. In a way, I'm glad I got a different pair. This review is from Alexis. Good quality, but had to get them replaced. 4.0 out of 5 stars. I would say overall the headphones in general are good quality. However, the pair I received, and as I learned pairs that many others have received, have had faulty audio wiring. What happens is that the audio cuts out and in like a broken record. When I went to the Apple Store, they had them replaced for me. The new AirPods I received work great and have nice noise cancellation, but beware the faulty audio. This review is from Fred. Better sound than Gen 2, but not for everyone's ears. 4.0 out of 5 stars. In a nutshell, this is a good next generation AirPod. The sound is a bit improved thanks to both the redesign and, in turn, the more snug fit in the ear. As everyone's ears are different in shape, this change of shape may not suit everyone's ears. I tried these Gen 3 AirPods for a short time and found they did sound better, but also were a terrible fit for my ears. For those who have no issues with the fit in the ear, they are definitely worth trying out if you have Gen 2 or a lesser ear set. If the fit matched my ears, I would keep the Gen 3 AirPod, as it is a nicely featured non-noise cancelling pair of earpieces. This review is from Jevinson Jerome. God tier. 5.0 out of 5 stars. It was a learning curve coming from my AirPods Pro first generation to this, but it was oak. Battery is brazy. I be actively trying to kill the thing, but it refuses to die, so I got sad. I like how I can hear everyone without having the option to anch or transparency mode. It removed the pressure on me. Just 50 blocks out most noise, while you can hear if your family is being attacked in the background. This review is from SHASHIB. Third generation iPhone earbuds. 5.0 out of 5 stars. I have the second generation ones that I truly love. I have this review that showed up for third generation, but I never got these. I would love them. If I could afford to buy them, I would, but I never received or bought these. But if they are as good as the second generation, I definitely would recommend buying them. Wish I had them. Our first question is from Jesse Vales. What's the difference between AirPods third generation and AirPod Pro? The biggest differences are listening time. Third general is 6 hours versus. If either of these features are important to you, see less. Pro, which is 4. 5 hours. A big difference in my opinion. Also, third general doesn't have rubber tips noise cancellation, a software feature that obviously uses more battery power, hence the battery usage difference. Doesn't have rubber tips noise cancellation, a software feature that obviously uses more battery power, hence the battery usage difference. If either of these features are imposed, see more. The biggest differences are listening time. Third general. Product linked in the description below. For more content like this, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you are notified of new uploads. We upload new videos every day. See you next time.